Hey everybody, what's going on? Terry back at you with Reno Loans with Terry. Um, Going on to number two. So Fannie Mae HomeStyle renovation loans. Um, so again, everybody is starting to jump on and getting through, being a little more interested in what's going on with renovation loans. So future homeowners, hopefully, this is another opportunity for you at the same time as well. But today we're going to be diving into secrets of mastering that Fannie Mae Homestyle renovation loan, right? Application. Typically, why? Because applications can be overwhelming. So, but not only that, but navigating, the home buying experience in general. Um, it, with a home style from Fannie Mae, it can still, I would say, pose challenges and complications for individuals seeking to purchase and renovate a home. It's a little bit more detailed that goes in with it, but it's got some really good benefits. So stick around because I've got some good tips for you. It helps save you time, again, stress, and maybe a little bit of money by the time we're all said and done. Hoping everything can kind of get through and help you out with that. So by the end of this video, you'll know basically how to breeze through the paperwork as much as possible. Boost your eligibility and select a lender that offers you the best program. Imagine having those keys to your dream home without a headache. I mean, no one likes a headache to begin with, but that's what we're aiming for today is, to try to eliminate as much of this as possible, to kind of help you with the problem that can occur, but always with a solution, right? So the main problem that typically goes into, it's the elephant in the room, it's paperwork, right? So the application process for a Fannie Mae home style renovation loan can be pretty complex. Uh, and time consuming. As a borrower, you may struggle with the extensive paperwork, right, and documentation required. It can lead to delays. It can be frustrating. Um, you can almost feel like you need a PhD in filing cabinets uh, to be able to actually go through with it all, right? And the consequences, picture this: you find your dream home, but the process, the paperwork just seems like it drags on and drags on and drags on, and you might miss out on that perfect property, or potentially right now possibly face higher interest rates, which nobody really wants anymore, right? So understanding a little bit more uh, about this is going to help you. So eligibility criteria, let's start there. It's like jumping through hoops, it really is. um, Familiar with anything with Fannie Mae that has to do with, they are at the very high end that comes in with. So for first time buyers, with those with less than perfect credit, the stringent criteria might feel like a closed door. The result is you could end up settling for less than your dream home, or missing out on that housing opportunity altogether, right? And that's not the ideal scenario you want to be in. I don't want you in that scenario either. Um, and and don't get me really started on lenders. Yes, I am a lender, but not all lenders offer Fannie Mae home style renovation loans. Limited options might mean higher interest rates, as I mentioned before, less than favorable terms, which is not always perfect, putting a hefty dent in your wallet. Again, no one wants to be able to come in, especially over the life of the loan, but no one wants to come out of pocket with a lot more if they don't have to. What does that all cause? Financial strain. And yeah, it's a real possibility. I mean, it can't say it's not. There is something that's there that can happen. So, what is the solution to all this, though? You know, Fearing not that we've got solutions to make your home buying journey smoother than a Sunday morning, right? So Sunday morning, love it. Today's a Sunday, and I'm doing these videos, enjoying it. It's a beautiful day out. Let's tackle the paperwork monster first, right? So imagine having an online guide that simplifies the documentation process, right? Giving you a step-by-step checklist to make it all have easier for you. The benefit of that is it's a stress reduction, it's a faster application process, and a higher chance of you landing that dream property. I mean, I don't know about anybody else, but who wouldn't want that? Now, the eligibility criteria. Ever wish you had a secret weapon to boost your credit score and financial stability? Um, Enter financial education programs. There's tons of them out there nowadays. You have so many that can go through. Uh, it's endless. So understand that some of these financial education programs, if you don't know any, please reach out. I can send you some. They empower you to really strengthen your eligibility, opening the door to more home ownership opportunities in general. Think about it as going to your favorite concert or something. It's basically like having a backstage pass to a housing market, right? So it kind of gets you in that back area to help people going, oh, we're going to push you here and boost you more. And lenders. Oh, lenders. What if I told you there are lenders that are knowledgeable and offer Fannie Mae and HomeStyle renovations? That's right. The right lender will give you the best potential outcome for your loan. So, solutions. It's dive right in crafting that killer renovation plan, right? Incomplete proposals can lead to project delays. You never want to submit a loan with something that's not just about finalized. I don't care if it's building, I don't care if it's just purchasing a regular home with nothing else to be done. You want a contract pretty much almost done, right? So incomplete proposals can lead to project delays. Not exactly the smooth renovation journey that you envision. Again, goes back to those headaches, but a solution, templates, and guidance that streamline that proposal process. The result of that is typically a swift approval and the green light to start those renovations sooner than you probably thought it was going to take to actually get you to get that approval. Think about it this way. Have you ever dreamt but worried about budget strains? And I know majority of us do. In the world that we live in today, everything does do, and it comes with costs, right? So again, we got your back. The right lender can help you align your renovation goals with a realistic budget. So picture again your dream home without the financial headache. Now, I guess we're always going to have to make a monthly payment. Yes, we're always going to have repairs. Doesn't matter what you're going to do when you own a home. That's part of the process. But think about, again, you having your dream home without the financial headache. Big thing to think about. Now, flexibility in renovation plans. Imagine advocating for an approach that allows reasonable adjustments without extensive revaluation, right? Benefit: reduce stress, smoother project management, and the ability to tackle those unexpected challenges without compromising your loan approval, right? Sounds like pretty much a renovation dream come true, right? Right? So, I mean, it is. Anything that can be less stress is always a dream come true. And basically, the risks of unexpected project expenses, it's never fun. So let's tackle that as well. So, excuse me, education resources on thorough risk assessment and contingency funds, which I mentioned in the 203K one. Those are always required, typically 5 to 10%, can be more depending on what has to be done. But risk assessment and contingency funds can be your safety net. No more financial tightropes, just, again, smooth renovation process, right? Again, working with contractors can have you worried. And again, as I mentioned in previous videos, guidelines on selecting reputable ones, checking references. So you're vetting these people out, checking those references, using a contract template. They're all over the web. That stuff can be your roadmap for a hassle-free renovation journey as well. Again, as I mentioned before, I'm in Florida. Anytime we have a devastation storm that comes through, the first thing you always hear is from your local police and your local fire and your local community is make sure your contractor is 100% legit before you give any kind of funds. And again, your lender will also help explain to you as well that your contractor also gets a draw at closing to help out with materials. So you don't always have to have money, at least a lot, up at the very beginning to give them. If they're requesting it all, walk away from it. Now, picture this. Reliable contractor comes in on time, on budget. Again, no headaches, right? No headaches, especially legally. So now, let's go into technology, project management. The right contractor will help set the pace and standard for the whole thing. So imagine a world where you can track all your expenses, communicate seamlessly, and you hit every deadline out there. Now, if you're my wife, she sets to hit every goal no matter what. So she's an economist. She thinks that way continuously. I try, and it's hard, but hitting every deadline. Promoting the use of digital tools, platforms, things that can turn into reality. So it's like having your own renovation assistant in your pocket. This stuff that can be supplied now, you're aware of everything that's going on from start to finish in the loan process, as well as, you're there seeing what's being done. You're there helping also sign off on draws. You're also going through it. There's enough stuff that's out there to make it so much easier for you to go through this process. Again, if you're a first-time home buyer, there is a little bit more that you want to get into and understand before you really dive into a lot of this stuff. Again, because it can be frustrating not understanding what you're trying to do. So, call to action. What can be done? So again, dive into all of these solutions, making sure you understand exactly, reaching out to your most favorite lender so we can talk it through and making sure we have the right solution for you. Again, check out all the online resources, look through videos, look through stuff of people that have gone through issues, explore financial education programs. And again, use the lender that's knowledgeable, right? So craft that killer renovation proposal. I see so many times that I've gone through and I see it looks like it's written out almost on a napkin. If someone's trying to give you something that doesn't have an explanation of what's going to be done, it's not a proposal. You need your proposal contract to go through, right? That budget renovation proposal contract also needs to make sure that it's aligning with your aspirations and your budget. And then you also need to make sure that you're embracing that flexibility of change. Also making sure that the assessors of the risks, again, work with reliable contractors. Dive into the world of project management technology. Just kind of understand it. You can go through and look at this stuff. It's not having all the things to go through, but it helps just set a sensibility of your mind of what you're going to be getting into and kind of what to expect, right? Your lender should always be a partner to help navigate you through the process. If they're not sure what's going on. They can't advocate the best program for you. They can't offer the guidance with the tools necessary to help get you into that dream home. Again, it's important. You need to know what you're getting into and how to do it and how to use it, right? Your dream home is within reach. And so hopefully with these tips, your journey should go a whole lot smoother, right? It's just basically what it is. The more you know, the better it is. So cheers to a stress-free renovation and home ownership. Thank you guys for tuning in. Again, don't forget to subscribe below if you're watching on YouTube. So that way you can be notified every time I keep putting in new content to go through. Again, our next one that's going to be coming through, it's going to be on Fannie Mae, looking at their home choice to be able to offer you a little something as well. So until next time, happy home buying and renovating. I look forward to talking to you guys soon. Take care.